This is Mokuleia Surf. It's a condominium on North Shore of Oahu in Hawaii. The owners have paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for repairs, and look, there are severe potholes and a lot worse problems with finances in the building, which is neglected. So there are 12 units, 101, 102, 103, 104, and so 201 and 301. So 301 is the unit that I own. It has the front and back windows changed to sliders, and it has washer and dryer inside since 2002. I bought it 15 years later. An association sued me for unapproved modifications. Meanwhile, board members and their friends have modified. This was modified in 2018 by board member Carolyn Unser, Unit 101. This is the original look. Full jealousy. So the board and their supporters, without any approval, changed the bottom part to be the wall, and then they changed the window to be plastic window. Unit 201 is changed like that in the back. Unit 203 is changed in front and the back. You can't really see because there's that junk in front, which is not supposed to be there. Unit 302 also was changed in the front, and all without approval. There's nothing in the board minutes that these units are approved to have done this. This is Unit 304 changed in 2022, and Unit 204 also changed in 2022. Look at the door and the window in the front. The window is on the left and the door is on the right. See, window? And on all other units, the door is on the left and the window is on the right. So Unit 204 has switched door and window, but it was done by board supporters, so they're not persecuted. And it's owned by the board president. We have spent so much money for repairs, and yet no repairs are done. This is how the parking lot is marked. The building is just neglected. It's used as a cash cow for people who benefit from collecting money from owners. Look how the repairs are so faulty. Look at all the markings from the pooling of water. Different people are treated differently. So here is the barbecue of the tenants of the board members. And it's clearly posted by the mailboxes for all to see that that is prohibited. The building has spent probably more than $100,000 for painting. Look, all this rusty leaking from underneath the paint because the cast iron stairwell case was painted with regular paint, so it's falling apart. The walkway was also painted, and the paint bubbled and peeled off, as you can see. It's a very sloppy, cheap job, and nothing was sealed. Painters are supposed to seal as they paint. They did not seal anything. All the cracks in the stairs, all the cracks on the walkways are still there. And where did the money come from to do all these unapproved repairs? Look at this door here that is totally decrepit. It should be replaced for $100. It says, don't go to the roof, but it's unlocked. And if you go there, you'll find out that the roof is botched, and we owners, we paid $225,000 in 2016 for a new roof, and this is what we got in 2019, a botched roof installed on only $40,000 instead of $60,000 or $80,000. So all the roof railing is also taken away without approval, and all the 16 solar panels are taken away without approval. And the leftover money, because $225,000 was collected and only $40,000 was spent, the leftover money was put into operating funds and just spent freely without asking owners for approval. And the roof, the botched roof, was hidden from owners for about a year. I exposed it and I was sued. Now look at this ugly concrete things for the railing. In 2016, those $225,000 was supposed to replace all railing. This is the third floor, and as you can see, the paint job is totally sloppy. The painters did not seal any of the cracks. So this entire walkway can just eventually crumble and fall down, just like what happened in Florida recently. So the money is collected from owners. The repairs are either not done or they're done sloppily. Basically, the money is wasted. And the monthly dues are about $1,000 per month. It's just a terrible situation where the condo owners are used as cash cows. I exposed it and they sued me. The people who do this sued me. Now look at this. This is the lawn. We pay $500 per month to maintain the lawn, and then people park on it and destroy it. This is the septic, and these are the septic tanks. In 2010, owners paid $118,000 for a new septic tank, and we just got one old one dug a little bit deeper. We paid for a new injection well, to be precise. Please help everybody and go to change.org Hawaii condo and sign and share widely. Okay? So the building attorneys, they sued me without evidence. They used malpractice in an unfair and unconstitutional arbitration, and the arbitrator colluded with it, and then the courts turned a blind eye to it. So their goal is to extort my property. The building won in an unfair, unconstitutional process, and now they're trying to foreclose on my condo. So this lawsuit, the entire lawsuit, is an international and organized extortion effort. So some of the malpractices that the building attorneys use includes testimony without evidence, made up false facts which are in clear contradiction with official documents, perjury, fraud in many different ways, deceit. They cut out my evidence. They ignored the law. There's condo laws, HRS 514B, and they ignored it, and various other misconduct. So this unconstitutional behavior is being legalized by this case. And it's very dangerous because this lawsuit would set the precedent that attorneys can malpractice and that arbitrators are allowed to make any amount of errors and the court does not have to check. The court is supposed to check, okay? Because if the court doesn't check, that is an open ticket to corruption. The arbitrator can do whatever they want. And that would be abuse of anyone, not only homeowners. There are Hawaii arbitration rules, HRS 658A, and they say that arbitrators are allowed to make mistakes, but the overall arbitration has to be fair. HRS 658-23 specifies when an arbitration is invalid and must be canceled. It's called vacate. The court is supposed to check if the arbitration should be canceled, and the Hawaii court refuses to check, and Hawaii appellate court doesn't find anything wrong with that. So if you're the person who thinks I'm not affected, or I know people, so nobody will bother me, this organized extortion system, it depends on always finding new victims. So once they fleece me, they would come after you. So you better save me to save yourself. And then you'll save us all. If you sign this petition, then you would be giving a message to the legal, judicial, and government system and the legislature that they cannot drag us through unfair, unconstitutional processes, that Hawaii has to be a constitutional state. So please go to change.org, Hawaii condo, and sign and share widely. Call the reporters, do everything you can. So change.org/Hawaii condo. Change.org/Hawaii condo. Change.org/Hawaii condo. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day, and please do your part. Thank you.